All right, guys, I'm not sure if you've been following along, but it is spring now. I picked up a 84 dually. It used to be a fleet truck for a local meat packaging company here in central Wisconsin. Picked it up, pretty rotted floors, pretty rotted out frame in areas. So the plan was just to quick, patch some floors, patch the frame, kind of polish a turd and kick it on down the road and have some practice on some metal work, which now that I've had this truck for about 8 or 9 months, the whole plan has severely blown way out of proportion. Now it's a full custom, learn everything about any kind of custom fabrication on trucks that I can possibly do. So here's a quick rundown of what my redneck engineering setup is in my shop, since I don't have a lift as of yet, but we are working towards that. We're dreaming. We're hoping to pick up a lot more new skills. I have never restored a vehicle myself. I've done some light mechanics, things like that, so I am not claiming to be an expert at all whatsoever on how to build or be a builder. I've been a huge enthusiast fan for 20 some years, been watching lots of shows. A lot of this stuff looks pretty simple. I think I can learn these skills over a long period of time. I don't think this is going to happen overnight, obviously, nor should you. But anyway, this is what we're working with. I got this thing on a platform. We did lift it up with a overhead hoist that we picked up at Harbor Freight. Here's a quick shot of the floor. We got it braced up. I've got to cut all of this out here. This is the floor pans. I'm gonna cut it all through here. This is the floor braces. Pretty rotted in spots, but a lot of the metal overall is good. This will be replaced as well. Hopefully all fabricated, picked up. Here's the new floor pans and the bracings, as you can see. Here is the other side, the passenger side. More of the same. So we're gonna have to chop and cut through a lot of this. I do like the lighting is not the best, but I do like the original paints, kind of like a teal metallic color. So we're gonna go back with that. And then here's the rest of the truck that we have in more pieces. This is the big 350 on this bad boy. This thing is 10 foot long. They added 2 extra feet to the back here. So the plan is, while we have to chop out 2 feet, we're gonna chop out another 2 feet. So we're gonna take out a whole 4 feet out of this bad boy, make it a short box dually, and drop it to the ground a little bit more, hopefully a couple more inches, make this thing pretty low. Hoping to do some drop spindles. Hopefully that'll be pretty simple. I had a friend that did a couple of these drop spindles to lower it, so hopefully we can do that. As you can see, we got a sandblaster here, got a sandblaster cabinet for other things. Picked up an old stove here. We're gonna try to sandblast and powder coat these rims, put them back on, get new tires obviously, and then some more parts and odds and ends out of the farm out here. But yeah, I've got some bits and pieces on the channel already of just some makeshift stuff, but hopefully someday I will have a whole montage video of start to finish on this bad boy. But this is where we're at in the process. So like and follow, watch for more, and we'll get after it. All right, we got to stop there for today. Freaking, it's 25 degrees out here. I thought it was warm enough, but I don't have the proper heated garage and dryers on the line, so all my equipment's icing up because the water's pushing through the cutter, and it's freezing up because it's obviously cold and there's water in air, and I can't get a dryer on it to dry it out, and right now it's probably premature till I can heat the garage. Anyway, we got a little bit of headway, so I'm happy that I got to tinker around on the truck. But hey, it's February, almost March here, and I got to start tinkering around in the old truck and start getting some headway. So once it warms up, we'll obviously be able to get the tools running a lot better, and more to come. But I'm happy I got to mess around for about 45 minutes on this bad boy and have a little bit of fun, see what else I have to cut and chop and weld. But overall, when you get into stuff like this, from what I've heard, obviously this is my first one, but you don't find out what you got until you really get into it. But overall, 84 truck, it's over 40 years old. It's a year younger than I am. And, I knew I was going to have to chop and weld and patch and stuff like that. So I was hoping to learn on stuff like this, but overall, I think it's still a good buy. Hopefully we'll be able to get this bad boy patched up and back on the road here, hopefully by middle of summer, end of summer. Obviously, very ambitious goal, but it's not going to be one of these $100,000 restore fabrication projects. But it's a good learning project. Hoping to get on the road and drive this thing around town and have some fun with it, and know that I did a lot of the work on it. So cool. Have a good one.